What's a quote that has just stuck with you? All those days that came and went, little did I know that they were life. Wow. This is so short and sweet you almost don't realize exactly how much it's saying in so little words and just how powerful those words are. As an adult, I find myself living for the weekend. I don't even pay attention to what is happening during the work week, I just try to survive. I blink and another week has gone by. Another month. Another year. And little did I know that those days were my life. If you loan someone $20 and you never see them again, it was probably worth it. If you don't know what you want, you end up with a lot you don't. It took me until I was 31 to realize what I wanted to do when I grow up. I wish I would have found it when I was younger because I thought about it here and there. Oh, well, I am really happy now. What did you want to do? I did calibration. It was fun finding the solution to a problem, but the fun got less and less as newer and better equipment was made for us the more the computer was fixing things. I switched from that to being a diesel mechanic. I'm still fixing problems, but way more fun. I feel like at the end of the day I did God work that helps people. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes? But when we look back, everything is different. That's why I have 365 different shirts all slightly a different color making a rainbow throughout the year despite each one looking the same as the one the day before and the same as the one the day after. Edit. Now to find someone who actually lets you buy exact hexadecimal values of shirts to do the rainbow effect. I know you aren't serious, but one of those picture a day videos where the person did this would be so cool. New plan. Once you have your viral YouTube video, your own massive sub, and a large fan base, you will probably come to this original thread. I would just like to graffiti this little wall of the internet, saying I was part of this and in for the cool vid. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist Mark Twain. Oof, don't I feel attacked? That's a big chunk of the Reddit population. How do you unclench a tightly clenched fist? Do you apply just as much force? No, you just relax. That's how you let things go. From a dear friend who was suffering from extreme pain. Reminds me of a bed's hand monologue in Community. I have discovered the meaning of the giant hand. A hand has two functions, to grip and to release. But without both of these powers it is useless. Like newborn infants we grab what comes near us. Hoping to control it, taste it, jam it into another child's eye. But the time we spend in control of our world is the time we spend letting go of others. Ideas, stories, pride, girls in soft sweaters, video games, buttered noodles. Grip one for too long and you lose so much that you've never held. This giant hand was sent to all of us as an invitation to increase our mastery over the power to hold on. And let go. Edit. Since so many people like this quote, here's the scene it's from. I recommend Community to anyone looking for a new show. It's funny, heartfelt, dives into genres, has animated episodes, an episode exploring different timelines, all kinds of awesome stuff, and it's my favorite show of all time. For riding motorcycles, don't dress for the ride, dress for the slide. Don't set yourself on fire just to keep others warm. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. When I was a kid I thought this was super deep lol. The world breaks everyone, and after, many are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. That's tragic and beautiful. He should be a writer. This is the last part of that quote. It's even more tragic, but those that will not break it kills. It kills the very good and the very gentle and the very brave impartially. If you are none of these you can be sure it will kill you too, but there will be no special hurry. Duck, that's depressing. That's Hemingway. How sad it is that we give up on people who are just like us. Mr. Rogers. I was drinking with a friend of mine years ago and he mentioned how in gardening, some people dig holes in their flower beds and put pint glasses in with a little bit of beer in the bottom. At night the slugs smell the beer, go over the lip, fall and then get trapped and drown in the beer. Then he said something like, sometimes I think we're the slugs. Edit. Thanks for the silver, kind stranger. You can't make a racehorse out of a pig. But you can make a very fast pig. Slaps your ass. Edit. All night I've been getting the weirdest responses to this comment. Does no one realize I just slapped his ass too? A. Call him the pig, and B. Make him run fast? You can fit so many pigs in this racehorse. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. No idea who said it, but I love it. Captain Disillusion ends all his videos with a similar quote, "Love with your heart, use your head for everything else." The days are long, but the years are short. In regards to raising kids. So many days you just can't wait till bedtime so you can have some peace, but then sometimes you look at them and wonder how they got so big so fast. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Mark Twain. That actually is pretty comforting. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. Jake the dog. Adventure Time has some amazing quotes. My personal fave is, something weird might just be something familiar viewed from a different angle, and that's not scary, right? Edit, makes me happy seeing all this love for Adventure Time. Glad my most upvoted comment is about my favorite show. Another one I like is people get built different. We don't figure it out, we just respect it. And honestly, when I notice him being judgmental, this quote puts me in check. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, second best time is now. It's really helped me work around being lazy and procrastinating. I can't really explain why though. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Edit, whoa, thanks for the silver and gold. I recall watching a video of a teacher explaining this to his class. He used a $20 bill as an example. He crumpled it and asked the class if they still wanted it. Of course they did. It was still $20. His point was, regardless of what you're going through and how some may view you, your value doesn't change. At some point in your childhood, you and your friends went outside to play together for the last time and nobody knew it. #X200B. I think about this quote a lot. At some point in your life your parents picked you up for the last time and nobody knew it. I flip this on its head. I give my parents a hug and pick them up every time I see them. It's my turn now. We can't fix a problem if we don't first acknowledge it. Why not use flex tape? I cut my life problems in half. Phil Swift, 2020. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Edit 2, thanks for the gold and platinum. Yes, I know people hate these edits. You're getting one this time. I can't talk about this in the real world, but when I was young, I got bullied often due to my race, by classmates and their parents. I almost transferred schools to escape it. I remember feeling it was so unfair and wishing I had an ally, a teacher or a friend to stand up for me. Now I work with young people who have been subjected to racism, domestic violence, and homophobia. It is fulfilling to help them become their own best advocates, confront their pasts and testify against their perpetrators. A person is smart but people are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals. Such a serious line from a non-serious movie. Edit, I knows that it's cliche but thanks for the gold. Kind stranger. Edit 2, fix the quote thanks to you Fappy Day and Uchish 2063. That whole scene, man. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow. Outside of a dog, a book is man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Groucho Marx. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. I'm in an artistic business, and I'm currently lucky enough to be making good money creating content I love and seeing people enjoy it. So my dad told me this quote, which I believe was from JFK. There's always room for one more good one. If you're out there plodding away at something you love and find fun, keep at it. Everyone might say it's impossible to enter the music biz, or to write a great book, or to become an amazing designer. But here's always room for one more good one. If you're going through hell, keep going, Winston Churchill. When you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. Theodore Roosevelt. Churchill versus Roosevelt, epic rap battles of history.